Hi there, students. At somebody's expense. Okay, this has two slightly different meanings. The first one is clear, is that somebody pays for it. It is their financial responsibility. So your friends are living in my house at my expense. I have to pay everything for them. The hotel room is at the company's expense because this is a business trip. So, expense, to spend money, expenses. Notice we also have the phrase at the expense of, so I could say this room is at the expense of the company. But we also use this phrase at the expense of, or at somebody's expense, meaning that something harms them, something is bad for them, it's detrimental for them. So, for example, I can work faster, but at the expense of accuracy. So if I go faster, I will make more mistakes. So extra speed will harm, will damage, will be detrimental to the accuracy, to the number of mistakes I make. If we lower the price, it will be at the expense of quality. So quality will decrease, quality will be hurt. I can implement this new policy, but at the expense of my reputation. So implementing this policy will damage my reputation. So, let's see, at somebody's expense. They were making jokes at my brother's expense. So notice, at somebody's expense, but this doesn't mean he's paying for it. It means that the jokes were damaging to him. They were laughing at him, yeah? They were jokes that were rude or unpleasant about him. Okay, so at somebody's expense, maybe they're paying for it, but maybe it is bad for them. Okay, we are living a lifestyle that is at the expense of our environment. We are damaging our environment. We are effectively spending our environment. Notice this word expensa, or expense, comes from Latin, from the Latin word expensa, which means effectively to spend X out, spend money out on things. But notice, we don't always just spend money, you could spend your energy. So I ran as fast as I could, at the expense of the final reserves of energy that I had left. So let's see, what about formality? At somebody's expense, I think this is neutral formality. I think it works very well in an informal conversation, and I think it works very well in a very formal document. So another flexible phrase. So, at the expense of can either mean somebody is paying for it, or that one action damages something else. Yeah, speed at the expense of accuracy. We are living at the expense of our environment. Okay, so there you go. Enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now. At somebody's expense, or at something's expense. at the expense of somebody, at the expense of something. Bye-bye.